Your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cracked. Arguably, even more cranked would be your fly beats. Which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of but you. You collect weird, dead things preserved in various ways. You're an amateur photographer, and you operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do?
Dave, quickly retrieve arms from cinder blocks.
Nah.
Dave, get the damn betta and save your friend's life.
This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game could save someone's life. And in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You've labeled them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from your bro's copy, who labeled his in kind. Neither of you really give a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you'll let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship.
Dave, bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable.
You would never consider allowing any fluid, even remotely resembling urine, to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them. And a world without the gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you want any part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. You will, however, contemplate bleeding like a goat for ironic, humorous purposes at a later date.
Dave, examine closet.
This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap, like that box. And that bottle of... What is that? Is that...
Dave, check the blue box.
This is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity, vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic, but also to be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also includes a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet. Proudly and ironically.
Dave, take box.
You capture log the box through your hash map fetch modus. Your modus's current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant at 2 and each vowel at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards, and the remainder is the index. Box equals 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals 5. 5 divided by 10 equals 5. The box is capture logged in card 5.
Dave, examine jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet.
Oh, hell yeah. It's an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were all out. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. This is so great. You're gonna tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited.
Dave, take juice.
You capture log the juice into card 7. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 divided by 10 equals 7.
Dave, access Pesterchum and Pester John.
In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at that box he sent, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about that beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper.
Turntech Godhead began pestering ectobiologist at 1813.
Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today?
I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny.
Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here.
Okay, that's fine. But I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage?
But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory?
All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous.
It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice.
Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet?
No. Did you?
Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care, I'm not gonna play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro?
Game Bro's a joke, and we both know it.
Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now.
Alright.
Dave, go online and view sites indicative of your interest.
You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog, where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dodging it. Something about the game they're reviewing just doesn't strike you as right for satirical purposes. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it.
Dave, check the latest page of the Midnight Crew.
You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how that new MSBA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while.
Midnight Crew.
You are a member of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes, convoluted. You are planning a heist at your underground hideout. What will you do?
Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes.
Spade Slick uses Occam's razor to carve a singular hole into the heist's plan. You wonder what moron would jam the knife so hard into the table in the first place.
Spade Slick. Climb ladder and exit hideout. Implement nefarious plots.
You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming, soul-blackening rage. It's the sort of rage that makes a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment.
Who the hell is you?
Dave, skip ahead 100 pages or so.
You don't remember where you last saw, so you jump way ahead. You always forgot to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short as pressure builds already. You spectate that the tipping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game.
Dave, save your place and read it later.
Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is.
Dave, answer chum.
In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sign of wanton disrespect. Either that, or flagrant homosexuality.
What? Oh no. No, look. I'm busy, okay? I've got a lot of shit on my plate. I am sort of a big deal, okay?
I know. Sometimes I wonder how you are ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "It's that guy who has a blog."
Seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. I can't hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate.
Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without having an obstacle course of deferential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help?
Yeah, I mean, damn. Like, there's this scruffy little shit at my feet. An orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves a look at me, then gives my shoe a little kiss, and scurries the fuck off.
Heavy is the crown.
Yeah, not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess.
Breathtaking magnanimity.
Among other things. I just give and fucking give.
Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wishbox of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're just lobbying for me to play that dumb game.
Baseless accusation.
Look, I am telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He will play with you and probably be tickled retarded about it.
I know this very well. I cannot hasten his mail's delivery, however.
Yeah, I'll ask him some more about it. And look, how about this? If you ever find yourself in a position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play. Will that make you happy?
More than you know. Perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry.
John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing!
Meanwhile, in the present, In a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is spacing out, but a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it's that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door. What is that? A thick, unpleasant fluid pools from beneath the door.
Troubling. Investigate this.
There is a trail of this fluid in the hall, leading to your room.
Dave, play some hauntingly sick beats.
You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up your trusty Akai MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty.
Yeah, that beat.
Holy shit, please stop. What the hell, man? No one needs this. Absolutely no one.
Dave, take a sip of the apple juice despite what John said.
Ooh, those beats were so fresh they belong in the produce aisle is what you're talking about. Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons. Know what I'm saying? After beats that fresh, it would be a crime not to reward yourself with a celebratory swig. 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 divided by 10 equals 7. You can't do it! John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert! You recaptulog the juice.
Dave, allocate sword to Strife Specibus.
Your Strife Specibus is already allocated with the blade kind of Stratus. There's no need to allocate. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it's in your Strife deck, but you'll have to capsulog it first before moving in there.
Dave, capsulog sword.